Well, hello to you and greetings. Welcome to Osijek, Croatia. It's another day of finals, another day of medal matches here at the European Championships Shotgun for 2023 here at the Olympic shooting range. So much history, so many medals, so many records made at this historic venue. My name is Rory McAllister and I'll be your commentator for this bronze medal match and gold medal match in the Skeet Team Men event. Well, just a quick check on the weather. And it's still around 30 degrees Celsius, very, very hot here, and just a little bit of wind picking up over the last hour. Wind gusts now up to about 3 meters per second, so nothing too much to worry about, but just a little bit of wavering around in the trees, as you can see. Humidity at least is, well, it's creeping up there. It's certainly warmer than it was yesterday. We were down into the sort of mid-20s yesterday, but the weather's been a bit up and down. It's not as bright today, though, that's what I would say here in Osijek. Local time is just gone 5:30. So the clays will be orange, as you'd expect, and 12-gauge shotguns for this one, eco-friendly target types, and cartridge shot diameter only 2.6 millimeters, just purely because, well, it's all with 12-gauge. So maximum weight of 4 kilos and the lowest buckstop point 170 millimeters. That's just at the back. Do like that golden trigger. Not all the shotguns look the same, and that's just an example of what one of them looks like. That's one of our baskets out the front. That's for the empty cartridges. And here's a look back at what happened in qualification earlier on today. So a look back at qualification from earlier on today. Again, another competitive day here in Osijek as we're about to get underway with this bronze medal match for the Team Men Junior in Skeet. So just to say, it's the point system that we're following, just purely because this event isn't part of the Olympic calendar. So each athlete will get 4 targets at each station, so a total of 12 targets per station. There's Ivana Plavic, who's our announcer. And each team will obviously try and hit as many targets as possible out of 12, and then the highest total will receive 12 points. If at any point the two teams are on the same amount of hits, they'll be awarded 1 point each. And I won't give away the results from the bronze medal or gold medal match with the women's event just now, because you may not wish to know the event and how it went. Certainly, know the actual result of the event, and you can always watch that back on our YouTube channel. So Andreas Pontikis, who was a silver medalist here a few days ago, and Markos Kontopoulos and Varnavas Theodorou of Cyprus line up for this bronze medal match, and they'll be facing this German team of Louis Lange and Linus Weinker and Tim Klaus. I did say to Tim earlier, I said, do you want me to say Tim Morris Klaus? And the rest of the team were like, well, maybe once. So now the introduction of the referee and jury. First of all, the jury in charge. A very experienced man indeed, Yanis Herekilos of Cyprus. A familiar figure at shotgun tournaments, really knows his stuff. And marching out with great aplomb as well. Just making sure he's got a decent march on is Marian Carbonaro of Romania. Each and every night at dinner, he prepares almost like a starter for everyone. Last night it was like these huge sort of beef tomatoes, chopped up, drizzled in, I think it was Spanish olive oil. It's quite strong though. Big lumps of garlic as well. I thought,
and then proceed to the medal match.
You can eat the cloves of garlic yourself. I'm just going to stick to the tomatoes and olive oil. But still, a very kind man. Does like dishing things out around the dinner table each day after we finish competition. So the test fire, this is on station 3. Stations 3, 4 and 5 are the ones used for the finals. In qualification, they use all 8 of the stations. And the test fire is just a chance to just get settled into the final, or a bronze medal match such as this. Check your sight lines, make sure you've got the right colour glasses and visors on, because the daylight has changed. The sun almost actually trying to creep out, I think, behind the clouds. There's just a faint hint of shadows. And clearly there's something more interesting on their phones. Hopefully our YouTube channel, that's what they're watching, I'm sure. And I'm sure they're hitting that subscribe button as well. If you do go to the European Shooting Confederation website, you'll find all the information about this competition and the ones forthcoming as well, plus all the latest news. And you can also find a handy little link as well to our YouTube channel. So Michaelis Katsianis is the coach. So if you're just joining us, local time is coming up to 5:40 in the afternoon. And this bronze medal match, who knows, could be over quite quickly. It could take some time. We are using the point system. So the highest amount of hits is awarded 2 points. If at any point the two teams are on the same total, they'll get 1 point each. And it's the first to 6 points in order to claim the bronze medal. Sometimes it's said that, you know, you win a bronze medal. I've always thought that you only really can win gold. The other two medals, silver and bronze, are to be claimed, taken, bagged. There's Axel Kramer, who was in the field of play just a few moments ago for the women's competition. So that's Louis Lange, who was first to shoot for the German team, just wearing blinders as well. And there's regulations as well around those. They're only allowed to be 6 centimetres high and can protrude and point out no further than 3 centimetres from your face. All of that sort of stuff is checked and verified though, with the refs and juries and equipment control. Our athletes have just been behind the scoreboard where our preparation area is, where the cartridges are all weighed and sealed into boxes, which are then locked with cable ties or some other locking device. And then when it's time for the final to start, then the athletes can go over and claim their ammunition, fill up the pouches on their vests. So will it be Cyprus? Will it be Germany in this bronze medal match?
The bronze medal match will now begin.
So it looks like we're about to start. And Andreas Pontikis will be the first to go. 17 years old, a silver medalist here just a few days ago. And no target perhaps? Yeah, go again, says the referee. So Pontikis again now to take a shot at the first 2 targets of this bronze medal match, and gets those 2. Hits one, misses one, so first visit to station 3, and it's 3 targets for Pontikis. So across Kontopoulos, who's He's only 16 years old, incredible. Here he is shooting on the European stage. It's his first European Championship final. Just interesting way as well, he grips the bottom of the barrels there with the split in the index and middle finger, but it's whatever feels comfortable. So Navis Theodorou has his first couple of hits. And the best Cyprus can hope for here now is a total of 9 out of 12. 3 misses so far. Oh, that's solid enough. So a total of 9. What can the Germans do? Can they get anywhere near 9? Can they go past that? If they get 10 hits or more, then the 2 points will be theirs because they have the highest total. Well, massive whoops and applauses from the German team. Yes, we can hear you. So that's 1 miss, 1 hit this time, but still very impressive shooting nonetheless. There's the women's team cheering on. So Lewis Long with 2 out of 2 and faces another 2 in order to try and claim the points here for Germany. At least 1 hit from him will be enough to take 2 points. And indeed, okay, fair enough. That's 11 out of 12. So just 1 miss from the Germans. And whoops and hollering and cheers and flag waving signals the fact that the Germans are up and running in this bronze medal match. It's Germany 2, Cyprus 0. So Germany shoot first on this first visit to Station 4. This is Leonos Venka with a 100% hit rate so far. Those blinders certainly seem to be helping, and that's a perfect visit to Station 4. 4 out of 4 for Leonos. Tim Kraus with 2 out of 2 so far. And that's another 4 out of 4. The Germans are in great spirits and in great voice. So I can't remember that we've actually had a 12 out of 12 so far in any of the medal matches so far, and indeed that's what's happened here. So Germany can get to 11 if Lange can hit these last 2. So Germany finished on a total of 11 out of 12. Pontikis with 2 out of 2 so far. Just raises his hand, not quite ready. Just showing a bit of maturity there. Even though he's only 17 years old, but knows what he's allowed to do. That's certainly within the rules. Hits one, misses one. Daylight isn't great today. Last few days here in Osijek we've been under the blazing sunshine, but today it's just a little bit overcast. So it's surprising to me the amount of left-handed shooters we see in the junior competitions, because they say, well, the approximate guess is that just 10% of the world is left-handed, but I would say that's above 10%, certainly from what I've seen here in the finals and the medal matches. Still, whatever works for you. So Kontopoulos with 4 out of 4. Theodoru, meanwhile, with a miss and a hit. And it's not going to be enough because of that miss. So Cyprus now know that another 2 points are going Germany's way, because this can only be notched up to 10. And I think there's going to be a timeout here, would be my guess. And a timeout indeed has been called by the Cyprus team. And that doesn't surprise me, because Germany already 4 points in front. So if you're here to support the Germans, then I'm sure you'll be delighted with what's happening so far. Meanwhile, Cyprus just gathering together. A maximum of 60 seconds is allowed for the timeouts. And you're allowed to call that before the shots take place. Germans, meanwhile, well, it's fist pumps all round. They're happy. They're 4 points in front, and they find themselves just 2 points away from a bronze medal. Now, we sometimes see the power of these timeouts, and let's just see what kind of influence this has on this Cypriot team. So this is Mikolai Zatkianis, the coach, who then draws the timeout to a close and slaps hands with his team. Says, right lads, let's go. I'm still trying to get one of those hats. I do like a trilby. I mean, some of the stuff we're given free t-shirts and stuff to wear, but yet so far, I don't know whether or not those hats are just reserved for the refs and the jury, maybe. They're the ones that all seem to be sporting one. Who knows? I may leave Osijek with one of those trilbies in my suitcase. We'll have to see. So for now, back to this gold medal match. That's no target. So Marian Cabanaru of Romania just calls again. So Andreas Pontikis, silver medalist in the individual event, needs to bring that form here now, because Cyprus are 4 points behind the Germans. So I'm just trying to work out what happened there. Yeah, it was indeed confirmed it's 2 hits. I think Pontikis just raised his hand to say, yeah, it was a hit. And again, it's another microphone issue. So they just fire 2 clays across the field of play just to check that everything's present and correct. So has that timeout that was just called made a difference? So far, 4 out of 4 for Cyprus. And Kontopoulos now steps up. 16 years old. Incredible. What an achievement to get to a final such as this on the European stage. Do love the way he holds the barrel there as well. That split middle and index finger. There's no way I could shoot like that. Well, I couldn't shoot as good as him for a start, and I certainly couldn't shoot with my finger split like that, but it all comes down to individual preference. So is that another 4 out of 4? It is. Once again, the power of the timeout and its influence, it's certainly having a positive spread through the Cyprus team. So Theodorou now on 75% hit rate. Can he also take all 4 plays? Well, that's 2. Is this going to be a perfect visit from Cyprus? They're on the cusp here of 2 points. Perhaps if they can get all 12. The Germans would need to match that, of course, to split the points 1 each. Oh, and he's just missed that last one, but it's a decent total. It's 11 out of 12. And Linus Venka of Germany with 100% hit rate now steps up to try and keep that intact. The Germans can only afford 1 miss here. Otherwise the points will go to Cyprus' way if there are 2 misses from the German team. That's 2. I do love the follow through as well on that second shot. It's just great to see the fluidity. That's cracking shooting, and the women's team are certainly showing that they applaud and that they're happy. So Tim Morris Kraus, 2 out of 2. I wonder what's going through the minds of the Cyprus team right now. So Germany notch up another 2, and Kramer just with a slight nod of the head. He knows. And 4 hits here will mean it's a cruel finish for Cyprus. It means that Germany will get the bronze medal, but we'll just have to see if Louis Langer can actually hit these. No, and it's 1 miss at least, so a chance for Cyprus. There's perhaps a point available. Germany hit 11, it's 1 point each if there's another miss. And there is, and hope for Cyprus.
And 2 points go
Is the timeout the thing that changed it around for the Cypriot team? Because at least now the coach is saying, do you know what, we're back in this. Cyprus 2, Germany 4. Well, if you are just joining us, then welcome along to the European Shooting Confederation YouTube channel. Do subscribe to our channel and like the videos as well. Feel free to make your comments. Just keep it all fair and nice and friendly at all times. That would be great. But by all means, subscribe to the channel just so you get the notifications and each live final pops up for you. It also makes it easier just to watch the finals back as well, because once you're subscribed, the algorithm should start working for you. Should start popping things up in the right order. That's the idea anyway. So it's Cyprus 2, Germany 4. It's the point system in this bronze medal match. This is the Skeet Team Men Junior competition here in Osijek at the European Championships for Shotgun 2023. So Linus Venka still yet to miss a target. I do wonder if it's those blinders that are making a difference. So once again keeps up that 100% record. And Axel Kramer, the coach there, I'm sure will be very happy. And that's 2 green lights. That's 2 more hits. He's missed one and missed both. Is that yes, it's a double miss. So Marian Caballero, the referee's hands go up in the air. And there's a VAR request from
Germany.
Axel Kramer. He thinks at least he might have seen a bit of dust in the sky. Well, I don't know whether or not he means for both or one. But we'll now go over to the VAR jury. That's Christophe Bouche of France. And the VAR referee is Kostakis Xenophontos of Cyprus. So let's just have a look at the VAR now. So there's the high house. There comes the target. And I can't see that anything's been hit there. The only dust I can see is when just the clay clatters into the side panelling. Now that first clay does start to wobble a little bit. That one's nice and smooth. So is there something that clipped that first clay? Now you can see the jury there. There's Christophe Bouche in the red vest of France, just nearest to us. And then Kostakis Xenophontos just putting on his headphones again. I think they've already made a decision. Is it going to be called as a double miss? So this is Marian Caballero of Romania, the referee. I think his hand gestures say, don't know.
The VAR decision is both target lost.
So both targets, the VAR decision has come in, and a double miss is what's called. So an unsuccessful VAR request. That means now that Germany have lost their right to make a VAR request. So Cyprus, on the other hand, they've taken their time out. And they haven't yet taken a VAR request. They might not need one. Germany, on the other hand, Axel Kramer, the coach, still has one timeout request. So a total of 9 out of 12 for the Germans. Is it going to be enough? Andreas Pontikis again steps up. 17 years old. And 2 hits. And that's a hit and a miss. So referee's arm goes up in the air to signal the miss. You'll also hear the beep as well. 1 green light, 1 red. Now, interesting, because we've got 8 targets left, so a potential total of 11 for Cyprus, so they can afford a few misses here, but at the same time, with more hits they could eclipse. Now, that's not going to help at this stage. That's a double miss. So, 1 more miss and the points go to Germany, because there's now 6 targets left. Those 2 are destroyed. So they're up to 4. So the pressure now on Cyprus, because they now need to hit every single one of these next 4 clays. If you're here to support Cyprus, then I'm sure you're on the edge of your seat. If, of course, you are sitting down. You may even be standing up. So Varnavas Theodorou. He's missed one. And that's it for Cyprus. And Michaelis Zatkianis, the coach, knows it too. The points have slipped away. So no matter what happens now, the highest total is 8. Germany are on 9. Germany will get the 2 points. They'll move up to 6 points and be awarded the bronze medal. So it's a miss at the end. Cyprus finish on 7 out of 12 at that visit to the station. And Germany are now confirmed as the bronze medalist, and it's hugs all round between this trio. A great day's work from them, and some very impressive shooting as well. So that's another medal match decided. We now only have 1 more to go at the gold medal match in the Skeet team men junior, just as the daylight fades even more here. It's certainly been the inverted commas, darkest day
In a
I think
few
we've had so
minutes,
far
we will
here in
continue
Osijek.
with the gold medal match.
So the trio of Linus Wenke and Louis Lange and Tim Morris Krause of Germany are the bronze medalists, and Andrea Pontikis, Marcos Kontopoulos and also Vanavas Theodorou of Cyprus leave empty-handed from this medal match in fourth. So don't go anywhere at all, we'll just take a short break and we'll be back in a few moments with the gold medal match live here from Osijek in Croatia. We'll be back in a few moments, don't go anywhere at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now continue with the gold medal match for Skeet men junior event of the European Championship Osijek 2023. On position number 1, representing Italy, Coco Marco, Bernardini Francesco and Galadini Andre.
So we're now getting underway with the next event. It's the gold medal match in the Skeet team men junior. Thank you very much for coming along to our YouTube channel, the ESC stream for the European Shooting Confederation. Feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. That way you'll get notifications. It's easier to follow the live finals and therefore also easier to watch them back. So the Italian team, Marco Coco, Francesco Bernardini and Andrea Galadini. Galadini was a gold medalist here yesterday in the mixed team and also took a medal in the individual competition. Well, the Finns, they look delighted to be here. Always great to be around. Had a quick chat with the Finnish team as well. And Ukko-Pekka Maikinen and Ino Peltomäki and Lassi Kaupanen are the guys that line up for the Finland team. Big massive draw of his trilby as we welcome the jury in charge, Yanis Herculeos
And the referee for the gold medal
from
match,
Cyprus.
from Cyprus.
And this guy here always means business. And just with a real stomp coming out into the middle. And this is Alkis Kitiris of Cyprus, who is our referee in charge. Again, these two men from Cyprus really know their stuff in the world of shotgun shooting. And certainly know their way around. So you can see there the local time, 6 minutes past 6. The latest I think we've gone here in Osijek. It's also getting quite dark. Well, it's still daylight, but just quite dark in terms of skeet shooting. So I'm sure both of these teams will be keen to try and get this over with as soon as possible. So if you're here to support Italy, then welcome. Likewise, if you're here for Finland, then hello to you. My name is Rory McAllister, and I'll be your commentator for this gold medal match. So we're using the point system. Each team will face 12 targets at each station, and then the highest amount of targets will be converted into points. If at any point both teams are on the same total, then they will be awarded 1 point each. So the first to 6 points will take the gold medal. Will it be another gold for Italy? Will it be the first medal of this European Championships for Finland? And with the trap events coming up in the next few days, I'm certainly expecting more Finnish representation in the finals. So 2 21-year-olds in the Italian team, 1 18-year-old, that's Marco Coco. And likewise for Team Finland, 2 of the team 21 years old, and Lassi Kauppinen is 17 years old. Sandro Bellini, the coach for Italy. He'll have 1 VAR request and also 1 request for a timeout. Timeout is a maximum of 60 seconds, and you can call that before there's any shooting. So Andrea Gallardini. This guy really does have a bright future. At 21 years old, gold medalist yesterday in the Skeet mixed team, and took a bronze medal in the individual event. Next to step up, wearing bib number 2-1. So that means they're firing second. That's the first of the Finnish team, and that's Ukko Maikinen. So Marco Coco shoots first for Italy. Francesco Bernardini is second, and Andrea Gallardini will go third. Meanwhile for Finland, Lassi Kauppinen is the one to open up. Ino Peltomäki is second, and Ukko Maikinen is third. So that's Jorma Korhansen. And I haven't met Jorma yet, but I was reliably informed by the Finland team that he's a great coach, and Jorma Korhanen will be looking over things for this Finnish team over the next few moments. Who knows how long this one's going to last? Just as we come to the end of this test fire, just a time for each individual athlete just to get into their rhythm a little bit, take some shots. You don't have to, but in that case then they did. So Marco Coco, 18 years old, steps up for Italy to open up this gold medal match live here from Osijek in Croatia at the European Championships for Shotgun 2023. So straight away we've got a no target. So it's unlikely to unsettle Marco. Just resets, quick wipe of the hand. And that's 2 hits for Italy. So once again it's the point system, so it's a total amount of hits is what we're looking at. Shot clock ticking down. Marco's got about 10 seconds left to make his call and take his shots. And 1 hit, 1 miss. So Marco Coco with 3 out of 4. Bernardini with all 4 out of 4. So Sandro Bellini, he'll be happy with that. As will you if you've come along to support the Italian team. So Andrea Galladini with a miss. Took a gold medal yesterday, brings that form perhaps into this gold medal match. And takes those two. So Italy finished with a total of 10 out of 12, and Sandro Bellini looks on. I wonder now what's going through the mind of Jorma Korhonen, who's the Finland coach. And 4 out of 4 so far, so Jorma looks on. And Kaipanen with 4 out of 4. Peltomäki now. And no target is called. See, again, another left-handed shooter. They say 10% of the world's left-handed. I'm not so sure. I've seen more left-handers at this competition here in Osijek than anywhere else. And it's only just because recently back in the UK I've been involved in a project about left-handed children. So I've learned an awful lot about some of the struggles that left-handers face with scissors and rulers and all sorts of things. At least obviously with a shotgun you can hold it either way. So punch of the air from Jorma Korhonen. So no target called. So Finland find themselves just 3 hits away from a win at this Station 3 visit. And I wonder what's going through the mind of Galladini as he just struts around waiting for his next chance to shoot. So that's 2 down. So it's 1 point each. And if Finland now can hit at least one of these targets, the 2 points are theirs. And Mäkinen takes his time and makes short work of those two. That's great work from Finland. It's a perfect 12. And the delight of the Finnish team as well, sitting in the stands here, waving the flag. And that's all you can ask for. 12 targets, 12 hits. Finland have 2 points. Italy are on 0. So no target called as Finland shoot first at this first visit to Station 4. And Alkis Katilis, the ref, just says, yeah, go again. And certainly looks annoyed. Okay, so we've just seen those 2 clays go across the field of play. He seems happy. He says, step forward. So Kalpinen now shooting for Finland. All of them with 100% hit ratio, but not now. It drops to 66. All with a painful double miss. So Kalpinen now needs to make up for that. And does so at least. So that's a nice recovery. So Peltomäki also on 100% and stays that way with 2 hits. So the 100% record is intact for Peltomäki, and Mäkinen, it's now his turn. So the best Finland can hope for here is a total of 10 out of 12. If they make that, will it be enough against this fairly formidable Italian team? So Alkis Kastidis has just been given the instruction that we can now continue. So Mäkinen, can he hit these two? Is that one miss, one hit? No, it's 2 hits. That's another fantastic performance from the Finnish team. So Finland on 10 out of 12. And now Marco Coco, 18 years old, fires for Italy and hits those first 2. So Italy won't want to see this gold medal match slipped away, but it means they need at least 10 hits in order to get 1 point. And that's a perfect start for Marco. 4 out of 4. Here's Bernardini. Oh, that's terrific shooting. So you'll see the light on there as well, just in front of the mic until the call is made. And the light goes out. And the clays come out of the high and low house. There's a miss there for Bernardini. So we switch now to Andrea Galladini. Bronze medalist a few days ago in the individual event. Gold medalist yesterday in the mixed team. Almost with a perfect score. 47 out of 48. Galladini didn't miss 1 target yesterday. Hits those 2. Slaps the empty cartridges down into the basket. With real gusto. Just steadies himself, gets his feet locked in. And no target called. And 2 more hits for Galladini. Great shooting from the Italian team. They've notched it in front. 11 hits out of 12. Finland only managed 10, so the points go the Italians' way. It's now Italy 2, Finland 2 in this gold medal match for the Skeet team men junior at the European Championships here in Osijek in Croatia. So Coco, 2 hits, again looking solid. And again, Sandro Bellini really getting into it here. Clearly finding even his own antics amusing. So Bernardini missed one a second ago. Oh, just got that one too. That was looking like perhaps that was going to be a miss. So we going to get a recall here. Just again, test of the mic. Couple of clays are released from the traps. They're called traps as well because back in the day of real pigeons, they used to keep them literally in a trap, and then you used to have to call pull. Someone would pull and release the trap, and out came the bird. So Bernardini with 2 out of the possible 4 so far. And gets those 2. That's class. So Andrea Galladini didn't miss a target yesterday. You can see Sandro Bellini just slapping those bugs that I told you about. They've managed to bite me the last couple of days, and around this sort of time, it's 6:20 in the evening here in Osijek, and this is bug heaven. Those mosquitoes really like to get out and have a good old nibble. Galladini so far with 1 miss. No target called. So it's Italy 2, Finland 2. And the best Italy can hope for here at this visit to this station is a total of 11 out of 12. Just that one miss from Galladini a few seconds ago. Here he goes again. He knows the quality of Finland and knows he has to hit both, and does so. So the Italians on 11 out of 12 as Sandro Bellini again just wipes down his legs and tries to get rid of those biting bugs. So Kauppinen with a no target. So I don't quite know what Galladini there was signalling. So Kauppinen on a 75% hit rate. And that's another 2 to add to the tally. Just look at the concentration on Jorma Kohenen's face. He really wants this, doesn't he? His eyes say it all. Sometimes you only have to look at someone's eyes to know exactly what they're thinking and what's going on in their mind. This would be Finland's, well, it is going to be Finland's first medal. We know that it'll be silver or gold. So no target called. Alkis Kastiris, the referee, speaks into the mic and just gesticulates and circles his hand around to say, go again with the trap. And I know for all my talk about bugs and mosquitoes, but I do wonder whether or not they are going to start to cause a problem as this gold medal match continues. Because you can see people in the background as well. You just feel them crawling all over you. So referee steps forward, calls pull. Just another testing of 2 targets. She'll fling their way over the field of play.
There is a malfunction with the machine.
And we've got a technical issue here. I think we may have. Looks like there's going to be a break in this gold medal match. And for all of us, and for you watching at home as well, this is the last thing we wanted. Because there's the daylight fades as well. Literally as the minutes tick by, that doesn't quite look as dark perhaps on your screens at home. But certainly here I can feel the darkness even from my commentary position where I'm sitting. So just looking back at some of the moments of this gold medal match so far, the steely concentration of Marco Coco, the high fives of the Italian team, and it's locked at 2 points each. Italy 2 and Finland 2. And if you just joined us in this Skeet Team Men Junior gold medal match, we're just having to make a fix of the trap machines. I think again it's over towards the low house where there's a problem. We encountered this a few days ago. We're just waiting now for the jury and the technicians just to work their magic to try and get us underway again in this gold medal match. But in between time, just these glorious slow motion shots of what we've been witnessing so far in this gold medal match. Now, just to say, on our YouTube channel, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, then you can do so. Also like the videos and make your comments as well, show your support and just keep everything nice and fair and friendly. It also makes it easier just to watch back the finals, so if you missed the bronze medal match a few seconds ago and perhaps even missed the women's gold medal and bronze medal match a second ago, then you can by all means have a watch back on the ESC. That's the European Shooting Confederation YouTube live stream. So just looking at the Finland coach, that's Jorma Kohenen. I think he's just wondering where we're at. Are we getting there? The Finland team, meanwhile, just taking a break. Interesting to see the older people in the Finland team aren't on their phones, whereas some of the younger generation, well, there's Instagram accounts and all sorts to be checked, isn't there? WhatsApp groups, all sorts. So I think as well, I know I've been talking about bugs and mosquitoes. I think some cream has been dished out as well, and perhaps some repellent. And I wonder whether or not that plane's going over the top, perhaps with some mosquito spray coming out of the back of it. I hope it is, just to save us all. I think I'll be watching the medal ceremonies from the commentary position, respecting them from there. So we're underway again. Welcome back. If you've just gone to grab yourself a drink or something while we were just making a technical repair and just a technical fix, hopefully it means we can get underway again with this gold medal match. Yes, you're on the big screen. So why not take a photo of yourself? Well, take a selfie instead. So Italy on 11 hits out of 12. Mäkinen now to shoot for Finland. And gets those first two. There's two green lights. Look at the steely concentration and focus of Jorma Kohenen. So wants this. So wants the gold medal. Of course you would. So is that 11 hits each? It is. So it's a point each. So is this a timeout? No, doesn't look like it. So it's Italy 3, Finland 3. We're halfway there to the gold medal. Daylight fades here in Osijek. We'll keep our camera lenses as bright as possible for you. And it's Finland to shoot first. So Kapanen with 2 out of 2. And that's a great visit at Station 3. So no target called. So again, the pull command comes from the ref. Another 2 test clays are fired across. Peltomäki now faces 4 targets. And hits the first 2. And I think that's no target was called there, was it? So it's now visors off because of the daylight conditions, and that's 1 hit, 1 miss. And Peltomäki has 3 out of 4. So Finland again here with Mäkinen can hope for perhaps 11 out of 12. So Mäkinen now makes that 9 out of 12. 2 more to go. He's just missed that last one, so Finland finished for now on a total of 10 out of 12. Jorma Kohenen claps along. Is it enough against this Italian team? Coco with 2 hits. And that's 1 hit, 1 miss. So 3 out of 4 for the 18-year-old Marco Coco. 87% hit rate. Now Francesco Bernardini once again. Has a shotgun in his hand. 91% hit rate. And takes those first two. And hits one, misses one. So the Italians are up to 6. So there's an issue with the microphones here again. And I think all of us, well, we just want to get on with things here in this gold medal match. So Andrea Galladini, the gold medalist from yesterday, standing in the bright light. Hits those first two. So Galladini here can level it. Another 2 hits will be 10 out of 12, and it'll be 1 point each. And he does so. Crucial for the Italian team. What great shooting from Andrea Galladini. Crucial stage of the gold medal match. And it means that Italy now on 4 points, Finland on 4. It does mean that one team is now just 2 points away from clinching the gold medal. So is this a timeout that's called? It is indeed, yes. So Sandro Bellini has called a timeout for Team Italy. He's now allowed a maximum of 60 seconds. Just a quick chat with the Italian team. Meanwhile, it means that the Finnish team can also make advantage of this timeout as they group and gather together. Local time here in Osijek, it's gone 6:30 in the evening. This is the longest day we've had. And we're now fighting daylight conditions as well. But it's been such a successful European Championships here in Osijek in Croatia. This very historic shooting range. So much history, so many competitions and records have happened here over the years. So Team Italia, it's high fives and it's back to work. So Italy to shoot first at Station 4. Each team is now 1 win away from a gold medal. So the highest total of targets will get 2 points. If any of those team wins the visit here at this Station 4, 2 points are theirs and it'll be a gold medal as well. So will this gold medal match conclude? Will it move on to Station 5? Marco Coco, 88%, 2 more hits. Will that be his final 2 clays? We'll have to wait to see. 4 out of 4 for the 18-year-old. Francesco Bernardini. And hits one and misses one. Crucial at this stage. A glimmer of hope perhaps for Finland. Oh, that's superb. And a nice recovery. Bernardini with 3 out of 4. Italy up to 7. Andrea Galladini now, 21 years old, steps up and could make this 11. He's hit the first 2, so that's 9 out of 12. And that's a terrific display of Skeet shooting. So the Italians on 11 out of 12. Is it enough? Can Finland get all 12 to take the gold? It'll be a glorious way to do so. And Kapanen hits the first two. It'll be a glorious way to finish. And that's one miss. So we could be literally staring down the barrel of a draw. Who knows? Peltomäki with the first two. Misses one and knows. That's it. It slipped away. Just with that one miss, that's how it can all end in skeet shooting. But we've got to remember it is a silver medal for Finland as they now just continue to shoot for pride. So Galladini knows it. It's another gold medal. He took one yesterday. He's got another one today. And a bronze medal in the individual competition. So I hope Galladini's got some extra weight in his suitcase because he's going to need it on the flight home. So once again, microphone issues. Alkis Kidiris, who's the referee from Cyprus. Again, has given another pull command. Seems happy then with those two clays that have been released. And now Peltomäki can at least now shoot his final two clays and manages to nail both of those. So it's been a very challenging gold medal match. The two coaches there sitting alongside, just battling away with the bugs and mosquitoes, slapping them around their necks and legs. And that's another miss from Finland. So Mäkinen will hope to at least hit the final two, just for a sense of pride, knowing that the silver medal is guaranteed. And does so. Finishes on two hits. So it's a silver medal for Finland. And once again, this Italian squad and this Italian team that have come here to Osijek in Croatia are going away with another gold medal. Once again, we will hear the Italian national anthem on the podium in a few moments' time for us here in Osijek. That's an incredible performance from the Italians. Marco Coco, Francesco Bernardini, Andrea Galladini are all going to need extra weight allowance in their luggage in order to take those medals back to Italy on the flight home. Meanwhile, Lassi Kapanen and Ino Peltomäki and Ukko Mäkinen of Finland are the silver medalists. They'll be joined alongside the bronze medalists, which was taken earlier today. If you were joining us for that as well, then it's been nice to have you for all this time. Thanks so much for sticking around. Germany managed to pip it in front of the Cyprus team. So Finland, they're just standing on the wrong side, I think. I think this is why there's some confusion. So there is the German team. They are the bronze medalists. Normally, they'd be just to the right-hand side of the Italians, but I think we're going to go with this for now, just for the sake of time. So the bronze medalists there on your left, that's the German trio. And then Finland confirmed as the silver medalists there on the right-hand side, just to confuse you at this stage. And the gold medalists, it's another medal, it's another gold for Italy. What a time they've had here in Osijek in Croatia. And shotguns aloft and smiles all around, smartphones out, zooming in for photos, which no doubt will end up perhaps just locked away in the photo folder or indeed on some sort of social media channel. And nice to see Andrea Galladini just gather in his, not only his teammates, but the other athletes as well. And Sandro Bellini, a coach who'll be very happy. Meanwhile, Jorma Konen, who's the Finland coach, will at least know that Finland have their first medal, and this time it's silver. The bronze medal goes to Germany. Well, thank you very much for joining us for our live coverage here from Osijek. That brings all the skeet competitions to a close. We now move on to trap. We'll be back tomorrow, Tuesday, September the 19th, 3:30 local time is when the trap women junior competition will start, and then 4:30 local time here in Croatia for the trap men junior. From myself, Rory McAllister, from our entire team, certainly from our point of view, we bid you good evening, but whatever time it is around the world to you, good day to you. Thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. Cheerio for now.